From the Storm Team 8 Tracking Center, this is an update on the Christmas week blizzard.
This morning, winds continue to whip up snow as blizzard conditions stretch into a second day in West Michigan. Authorities are urging people once again to stay off the roads unless you need to travel. Thanks for joining us as our coverage continues on this Christmas Eve morning. I'm Emily Leonard. We want to go right to the tracking center with meteorologists Terry DeBoer and Sarah Flynn. So Terry, when will this let up?
Well, gradually we'll see improving conditions in our inland areas as we head through the later part of the day today into tonight. And along the lakeshore, we'll likely see those snow showers begin to lighten up by the end of today, with them really not completely coming to an end until at least sometime around midday tomorrow. So plan your travel accordingly. Here is the live view of what you're going to see. And once again, we continue with those visibility levels at almost zero in a lot of locations. Taking you to Lake Macatawa, this is Boatworks Restaurant in the Holland area. As you can see, we've got widespread snow still falling across the region. And where you see the deep dark blues here, this is an indication of some pretty intense snow banding going on. This is a radar that's set in a very sensitive mode. And keep in mind, with temperatures so cold, this snow is not holding a lot of moisture, so it is so light in nature that it is blowing around, and that's why we've got such significant drifting. Sustained winds this morning at about 15 to 20 miles per hour in most locations, with a higher gust, and we will see winds generally about 20 to 25 miles per hour through most of the day today. So really not going to see a whole lot in terms of improvement. And the visibility reduced, boy, even into downtown Lansing. That's just how far inland those snow bands are actually coming. Temperatures this morning, readings along and west of the US 131 corridor in a lot of places have actually moderated into the low teens. Areas to the southeast still holding the single digits above to just below zero, but we've got those below zero wind chills throughout the entire area. Our southern counties, Sturgis over toward Coldwater and points to the south in the 20 to 25 below zero feels like reading region, and that's where they're going to stay all day. So the satellite radar composite, that low pressure center, is gradually going to be moving off to the east, but still funneling in that wind and cold. So we have that blizzard warning, winter storm warning continuing for most areas, but all of the advisory warning criteria will likely be lessened by the end of the day today. And Sarah, I think with the travel conditions, likely those warnings will be replaced by an advisory for tonight into tomorrow.
Yeah, and I know there's a chance that blizzard warning gets dropped a little bit earlier if we're not meeting criteria, so fingers crossed on that. For now, though, we did pick up a decent amount of snow overnight. I know a lot of people mentioned we kind of started off on a little bit slow note with the lack of snow, but here's some of our radar estimates, and it does add up with the reports that we've gotten. Areas west of 131, mainly between Muskegon and about South Haven, sitting anywhere from about 7 to even, I've seen reports up to 11 inches. Grand Rapids sitting anywhere from about 6 to 9 inches, depending on where you are, down to the South Kalamazoo. Not seeing a ton of that snow, but as a reminder, we're getting those drifts. So even though it's not necessarily falling there, it certainly is blowing across the way. And we actually did break a record so far in Grand Rapids. Yesterday, December 23rd, we had 7.5 inches at the airport, and that broke the previous record, which was back in 2008 at 5.9. So just for that day, or that single day record, has now been broken. Otherwise, as we head throughout our afternoon, it is going to primarily become a lake effect event. West of 131, we'll see the heaviest snow falling, but with those winds coming off the lake at about 20 to 30 miles per hour, we'll have those blowing snow bands. And as Terry has been mentioning, it could make it as far east as about Lansing. So really, travel is going to be difficult no matter where you are today, even if snow isn't falling at that exact moment. And you can see that on our traffic map as well. You'll notice a lot of those slowdowns. And reminder, it's just after 5 a.m. Not a lot of people on the roads. And typically when people start waking up and trying to travel or making an attempt to do so, we see a lot of those reds start to pop up. So again, stay home today if you can, or at least give it to the afternoon and late evening and give those plows at least a chance to catch up some of that snow. Otherwise, we're in for a quieter week ahead of us. I'll have another look at that here in just a few minutes.
Okay, Sarah, Terry, thank you.